Hi there, Sophia here. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to share with you my favorites and a few fails of the last few weeks of products that I've been trying out, and also a few that I have been using for a while now and I realized I hadn't shown you, so let's get started. The first thing I want to tell you about is this gorgeous hand cream or body lotion that I discovered and I'm loving so much. I'm almost at the end of it, so I will be repurchasing this one. It's by Aveeno. It's called the Stress Relief Moisturizing Lotion for your hands and body. I put this on right after my shower, just before bedtime. If I happen to shower in the morning, I use another type of cream. But this one is truly beautiful. It's very moisturizing. And what I love is that it has chamomile, has lavender in it, and it has ylang ylang. It smells divine. And it is not a thick formulation, but it is very rich and luxurious and blends in beautifully. It really smells so lovely on the skin. And when I put it on, I mean, it leaves just a little bit of a sheen. You can wear this at daytime, but I find this exceptionally soothing at night. And the smell does linger, so it's a beautiful smell. It also has been very nice for my cuticles and nails. The next thing I want to show you are two things I discovered that have also made sleeping at night so comforting and so lovely, because who is sleeping well these days? I'm not. I just find that I'm not sleeping as well as I used to. And now I want to show you the most gorgeous pajamas I discovered at Amazon. This is a two-piece pajama, a classic, with the white piping. I got this one in black. It is not silk, even though it looks it, and it's not pure satin. It's a blend, but it feels like the most luxurious silk against your skin. They have this in many different colors that you can choose from. I just happen to like black because it's so classic. The make is long sleeve, and I got a medium, and it fits me perfectly. The pants I'm in love with as well. It has that beautiful piping at the bottom. They are not too wide, not too narrow. They have a very comfortable waistband, not tight at all at the waist with a little drawstring, and they look so glamorous. They're very beautiful, and I just can't wait to get into them at night because they're so soft against my skin. And the other one that I purchased that I was dying to get, just like a night shirt, because it is Florida, and even though it's February, many times we don't have nights that are cool, and sometimes it's been up into the 80s, believe it or not. So I bought this night shirt. It also has the piping. It has just like a very simple little neckline on it with the buttons. The other thing I wanted to mention is the buttons are covered in satin or in this fabric, so they're very beautifully made. It has this lovely little pocket, and it's also very comfortable, kind of loose. On me, I'm 5'4", so it reaches just above my knee. If you're tall or a lot taller than that, it'll probably fit you more like a tunic and you'd want to wear pajama pants or just wear it short like that. And if you're shorter than I am, then it's going to probably reach below your knee, so you can figure it out. These also come in many colors. They're so reasonably priced. This type of nightgown I would have thought would run into the 80s or 90s, $100. It's far less than that. I will link them down below so you can take a look at all the different styles and colors. Next thing I'm going to show you are some products. Well, first of all, let me tell you about these nails. I am dedicating a whole video to this, to do a review and to show you, but these nails that I'm wearing today are by Majosi. I love them so much. They're press-on nails. If you're not going to the salon these days, or if you don't have the time to spare to sit in a salon and have your nails done, these are fantastic. They take less than 5 minutes to do the whole set of 10 nails. They look beautiful. They're shiny. I've had these on for a week. They're just as solidly on, but I'll be reviewing them in another video. I also have a coupon for this, $10 off of $30 on your purchase. The other thing I want to show you now is some beautiful skincare products. Well, the first one is this one, which I'm in love with. I got this in a FabFitFun box, and I figured I had never tried anything by Grown Alchemist, so I figured let me give it a try. And I'm going to read to you what this is. I had been using it at night because I find it so nourishing to put it. I usually wash my face, I put on my Retin-A cream, and then I wait a little bit and I put on a moisturizer. And sometimes in the summertime, it's a very lightweight moisturizer, but I tried this on. This is supposed to be worn under your makeup or as a day cream. It's actually called day cream, but it is so luxurious on your skin and so comforting that oftentimes I find myself reaching for it, squeezing a little amount, rubbing it on my hands, and just pressing it into my skin after I put on my retin-A. And when I wake up in the morning, my skin is just incredibly soft. Now, let me read to you about it because I'm so impressed by this. And what it is the Hydra Repair Day Cream, Camellia Geranium Blossom. It smells beautiful. It has all these floral extracts in it and oils without it feeling oily on your skin. It leaves your skin luminous, so you can just wear it under your sunscreen or under your makeup, and it makes a very beautiful primer. And speaking of under makeup, another product that I discovered that is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm so happy I discovered this line. This is Mrs. Radial, and this is the Soft Focus Glow Drops, which also go on under your foundation. I'm wearing it today. The color is beautiful. It's pink. And I'm going to show you what this looks like on the skin, because when you put it on your skin, you really only need to do a few drops. I put it right on my fingertips, rub them together, and then rub it into my skin and then press it in. But the consistency, it's like a gel-like consistency. But if you see, now you see just how hydrated the skin is. And it leaves it, it's not tacky at all, it just leaves it with the most beautiful feel to it. This is very different than the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Filter, because that one, I have that one now on over, just a little bit up here over my foundation. But this for underneath is just gorgeous. So the order I would put it in is I would use that Camellia Day Cream and then put these Soft Glow Focus Drops, and then my foundation goes on top of that when I'm wearing foundation. I wanted to also show you another discovery of mine that I know has been around for a while, and the only reason I discovered it is that my daughter was visiting and she left it behind, and I thought, oh, let me see, what is this? And it's the Maybelline BB Fresh, and I'll tell you a little bit about this one because I'm so impressed by it. It really is a sheer tint, but it has the titanium dioxide in it. One Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. That's like a blurring quality to it. It enhances, brightens, adjusts to your skin tone, smooths, and hydrates, and it's beautiful. I'm so impressed by it. The color for me is perfect, the light to medium. It has other color ranges. So what you're supposed to do is shake this up. I didn't know that originally, but you shake it up very well. And then I will also show you what this looks like on, because I'm so impressed by it. The color is very pretty. It says it's sheer, but to me it has coverage. It's very pretty on the skin. And oftentimes when I go out, this is all I wear. I mean, I do put another sunscreen under it because, you know, in Florida you have to be careful, but it does have 30%. And I've been wearing this at home as well. I love how evened out my skin looks, and it just gives a radiance to your skin tone. And it's 30%, and my house has tons of big windows with a lot of sunlight coming in during the day. And I have to admit, I have not been that good about wearing sunscreen when I'm home. But now with this, I just put it on every morning. It looks pretty, and it's doing the job as well of protecting my skin. Another product, this is one that I'm revisiting because I remember how much I love this, and then I ran out of it and I stopped using it. I ordered it again. I use it once in a while, but I put it on today because I saw it sitting on my dresser and I was like, oh, I need to use this. And it is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and it's the Refiner Primer. I only use this on where I have enlarged pores, which is my nose, maybe this area, but I also discovered it works beautifully on the tiny little lines on my upper lip. So I just take a little bit, squeeze it out, and it's almost like a putty, but not thick. It's very lightweight. Let me show you what it looks like. It's skin tone as well, but it's spreadable, and then you pat it in, and it really does fill in the pores. This one really works. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. A tiny bit goes a long way. So as I said, I put it on my nose. I tap it in here as well. Anywhere that you see pores that you want just filled in or a little bit of texture, this looks beautiful. It has a very velvety, soft finish. Another thing I want to show you makeup-wise is the Glossier Cloud Paint. This one is in Dusk. Now, This has pros and cons. The quality of the product itself is just gorgeous, especially this color. It will give you the most healthy, beautiful glow, and it's so blendable, and it's just lovely. It really, you don't look like you're wearing makeup, you just look like you're flushed from being outside and you got some natural sunlight, little suntan or glow on your skin. What I don't like about this is the way they have packaged it. It's in a tube, you would think it would be easy, but it's so liquidy that just the tiniest squeeze and you get a big glop of it because it's like liquid, almost like water when it comes out. I'm going to show you the color now of what see, I just barely tapped it and a ton came out. I'm going to quickly top this off. So what I normally do, so this is what it shears out to. It's almost like a bronzer. I normally take it and I tap it. I grab it from here and I tap, 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 and then just work it in with my fingers until it looks very natural. I put it up here. I tap it into right here, not in the actual blush area, but just below it, and then work it in. Sometimes I put a little bit on the bridge of my nose so it looks like the sun hit it, but it's gorgeous. And I do recommend that, but be so careful because the first time I squeezed it and I lost all this product because I had no idea it would splurt out that way. Another product I discovered, and I just love this color. I'm wearing it today. This is the Laura Mercier Saffron Lip Liner. Anyone who has used Laura Mercier lip liners knows that it does not get into the lines, those fine lines on your lips. It stays put. And it's a gorgeous product. This is the color, which is so beautiful for spring now. I put it all over my lips this time, and I've been using another product that I think is very pretty, and it's long lasting, and it's the Estee Lauder lip. This has like a doe foot. I've been wearing this on top of this lip liner. It's a true coral. I think it's the perfect color if you're looking for a coral that's vibrant, not too orange and not too pink. This is it, and the combination with this pencil is very beautiful. And now we come to the two fails. I'm really sorry to say this because initially when I bought this product, I liked it. I thought it was a very nice moisturizing under eye concealer, but I'm not impressed with it. I've been trying to use it. Every time I use it, I put it down and then I reach for other ones that I like so much better. This is not something I would recommend. I did review it when I had initially bought it and I liked the feel of it, and I had put it on with, a little bit of powder over it, but I do realize that it's not my favorite anymore, so that is a fail. I'm not going to be using this anymore. The name of this is the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. It's just too sheer. The coverage barely does the work that it needs to do. I have used it on my eyelid just if I want to go for a natural look, and that works, but otherwise I wouldn't repurchase it. And the other thing I would not repurchase, even though this is a very good eyelid primer, what I don't like about this is the Smashbox 24-hour. It does grip the shadow and it works well. But if you're like me and you have any discoloration, like my eyelids tend to be more reddish, kind of purplish. They're not a pale color, which is the type of canvas I like to work on. So I went back to using my MAC pot, the ochre, which is the one I always used to go under. The reason I had looked for something else is because I find that a bit drying. If I don't mix it with moisturizer, then it feels dry on my lid. This feels beautiful on the lid, but it doesn't cover any of like little veins or imperfections on your eyelid. So for me, it's not the perfect canvas, although it does grip the shadow and it does keep it on until you clean it off. So those are all of my recommendations. I hope you found something in there that you like. I'll link everything down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you're having a very nice February and looking forward to spring as I am. If you like the video, please give it a like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye now.